Welcome to Shatiwa Makeba's wealthy home of love and eternity, where we come together every second Thursday to flow into mudras, moods and moves. Well, what better way to start than to take you out of my home and into my town? We will be looking at a very interesting theme over the next coming weeks, and that is snakes and spines. So welcome to the Natural Health Center, which focuses on the well-being of spines. Let's go through. Good morning, Doctor.
Hello, morning.
How are you today?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Lovely.
And you too.
And I'm lovely too. Yes. See, there we have a nice picture of the spine.
Oh,
Right next to the
yes we
tree.
do. Oh,
Good
yeah.
morning. Yeah, hello. I would like to book an appointment for the beginning of September.
The beginning of September.
Yes.
Mm. For yourself. You've been before?
I've been
Oh, yeah.
before, 8 years ago, and I disappeared.
Why I look after the spine too. I specialize in clinical ergonomics, which is how you adapt to your work. And most of my patients, they don't look after their spine. They sit badly in couches like this, you see. This is a softish couch. And if I want to sit here, I've got to watch myself, because this is very bad for the spine. Now your body is bending, my back is here, my head goes forward, my spine doesn't like that. All the discs are getting trouble now. And you don't feel it because it's soft. So people don't feel the damage.
Feels comfortable and cozy.
Yeah. Yeah. And unfortunately, as the time goes by, they get up and then they start to look like that, you see. Whereas when one should look, with beautiful curves, like a dancer, you know. So when I sit here now, I put the block here, I put my cushion here, and then I sit up dead straight, and then I put my cell here. So we do everything good for the spine. This is very bad for the spine. The children are doing this now.
Slouching instead of...
Yeah, you see, and the children are putting their cell phones here. Everyone does. And they do this, and then the neck is struggling. But what the neck has to do is your cell phone here, and everything must be here. Your computer screen, you know. And then your spine is happy. So sitting is
one of
the most dangerous thing for the spine. It's the biggest stress. Standing and walking is fine, and lying down is fine. But sitting, that's why you've got to try and control sitting.
Proper chairs.
You've got to have good chairs from Germany. I've got, this is a local chair, and it's a very nice little chair. You sit in it, most people will be here. They don't realize that the backrest and then is good. So what I do is I lift this up, and then I can fit my buttocks in there, and then something's missing.
So literally pushing the buttocks.
Yeah, you've got to have a little hole for your buttocks to go, and then this must hug you. You see, this hugs you.
Yes.
And there's hardly any other chair that does it like this. This is very good.
Oh, beautiful, a hugging chair.
Yeah, no, it's really good chair.
What more do you need?
And this is local, from South Africa. These are German chairs, that one.
Okay.
And then, they're quite costly. But this is a nice local chair. So we sell and show people this one, and then they can work, and then their work must be high, like that. And then you can breathe better, and things are better. But inside you, that spine is very important. You've got to look after the discs.
The discs
little discs.
inside the spine. So the music can play better.
Let's go to my office.
Gosh, here we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my environment here. You see, I studied in America. I had to go to America because there weren't any colleges in South Africa.
Okay.
And then only later they came. So in 1972 I went to America. We studied at the original college. This is the very first one in the world for chiropractic here. And that's when it's really started, and this man here, these guys, Palmer, they said that they found out that the relationship between the spine and your organs is very important.
Wow, let's just emphasize the relationship between the spine and the organs.
The spine and the organs, that's really the basis of chiropractic here. We're not just doing the spine because of pain or muscles. We're doing the spine really to make the whole organic system work properly. So, and they maintain that if you look after the spine, your organic system works properly and your resistance of your body is very high. And that's our big philosophy. And very sort of spiritual. Then we say that, you know, if there is problems coming with the organic system, you look to the spine for the cause and you don't treat it with medication all the time, you know.
Yes.
So they became very much against the medical system, and even today it's been proved over and over that the use of medicine is extremely harmful, and doctors actually, medical doctors are actually killing a lot of patients through medication, you know.
Oh, you're saying that so easily.
No, it's pretty true. I mean, there are lots of articles and articles coming out and videos, and they're proving it so often. You know, the overuse of antibiotics is terrible. The depressant tablets and pain tablets, they're basically slowly killing people, and they do kill people.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's a very natural process.
And so you believe actually that the patient heals themselves?
Yeah, the patient must heal themselves, yeah. I've just had a guy walk in here, 81 years old. He's doing fine. He works in the museum. All his faculties are good, and he's just, you know, he's doing okay. I played golf with a guy of 91, Graham Lowe. He's 91 and he plays golf every Saturday, and I play with him most Saturdays. And he swings beautifully. He's very vital, and he doesn't take hardly any medication. For his eye, I think, just to help his eye. But he's not living on medication.
And this is due to spinal well-being?
Well, he's just a healthy guy, yeah. And, I don't say everyone really should get chiropractic, you know, because we sort of care for the spine. We know what the spine should be.
Yes.
This is the spine here. And what we do is we learn how to palpate the spine. We call it palpation. So we palpate the spine, and we feel what's going on. We feel what's going on with the spine, and we can detect actually problems very easily on the spine.
Okay.
And
you're holding this, doctor. I'm just remembering last time I was here, you told me something interesting about heritage, and that people of European heritage have got something different going on at the bottom here than people of other heritage.
Oh yeah, I must say the big problem is today with people is that these curves are sometimes inherited from people not in good order. Like this has got to go in for 5, back for 12, and in for 7.
Okay.
And the deeper these two curves are, the better. And I must say, amongst the black indigenous people, they have a deeper curve.
Okay.
And especially when they get a little bit heavier tummy, bigger tummies, the tummy pulls forward and it makes them deeper, which is not a bad thing.
So this whole thing of us feeling shy of our tummies and wanting to hide them actually is not...
Well, it's detrimental to flatten the tummy too much.
Okay.
You don't have to have a big tummy. Look at the beautiful dancers and the gymnasts. They're beautiful people and they've got very deep curves.
Yes.
So you don't have to have a tummy. But I must say the tummy does actually help the back quite a bit. So we're looking at curves, and there are some people, in all races I suppose, they are born with good curves and some that are born with shallower curves. And the shallow curve doesn't do well, especially when they sit badly. they get more surgery, definitely.
But just because we are born into a certain situation, it doesn't mean that through exercise and certain practices we can actually reverse or maintain.
You can help them. Really.
Yes. Okay,
but
wonderful.
Especially, that's why I'm so very big in posture. You know, in my master sheet here, my first thing I teach is I teach correction of posture. So if I'm doing the interview here and I watch the patient, they're talking to me, they start to sit as they normally sit, and then
if I immediately swing my legs.
Yeah, and if we sit like that, then I will talk to them immediately that I will demonstrate that. Look, I sit up like this.
Okay.
My diaphragm is forward, and I lean forward, and I can breathe better. I'm upright. Okay, now, and if all these curves are happy, and then if I want to work, I must work on something high. So
that's
I make
why we
these.
Have this board.
Yeah, I make these in Cape Town. They don't exist in the commercial world. Okay. You get little computers with razors, but no one really has a desk razor on their desk. So I make these in Cape Town, and then I advise them on people to do their writing here. And then that's very important for the neck. If you write on the table, your neck will go down, and it's not good for the neck. The neck will really be really badly hurt. You know. So
and then you were also mentioning the important, what was it, the extension of line on your tummy and doing readings on your.
There my daughters are. There's my daughters when they were young.
And just to put a little bit of glitz and glam, so one of the daughters of Dr. McLean has been Miss Universe 1992. That really put Namibia on the map. So to lie on your stomach upwards, in yoga it's often referred to as the cobra or the sphinx position.
Right, yeah.
Thank you.
And, I mean, that just was when they were children, but they still all do that today. Yeah. Michelle will talk to us from Miami in the morning, and she will mostly be on her tummy and talk to us on the cell phone or Skype, and she will lie there most of the half an hour that we talk, you know.
And so while having that talk and connection, one actually does something good to one's spine.
You actually
without realizing it.
Yeah, really, it's a free exercise. You don't have to work at it. So that's what I advise on my second discipline is lie on the tummy and read. Okay. And then from then on, we just have a few basic exercises, all to do with trying to bring the spine back into order. Okay. And I encourage everybody, even if I have a person of 80, we will encourage them that they can still make changes in the body. They can help the body better. They must stop doing what's not good for the body. And that's why I go to schools now. I go to schools and I do talks. And then I talk about the spine, and then I show them this whip we've made. They can take this to school or take it at home, and then they can put it out on their desk. So immediately they have a better desk, you see. And this is working fine. And this is a cheaper model. These can be sold for 80 rand or so, whereas this one is like much more expensive.
Okay.
So these are very nice little aids.
And one can pack this one easily.
You can pack it away, and it can be very useful.
And it's made from wood.
Yeah, and it's made from wood, and you immediately your neck and you can write better.
Wonderful.
So that's these are things one just have to do. The body is so fantastic. I mean, this system is an absolute miracle, over and over. So it just behooves us to look after it. Right?
I think that's a beautiful way to close it. That our system is a miracle.
It really is. I think the older you become, you realize, just how fantastic the body really is functioning. We try and impress it on the children.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Wow, Dr. McLean, thank you for being such an informative elder. So much knowledge and wisdom. And I feel that this is like the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to dive into. But it's a good way to bring awareness to the general public for a start.
Awareness, really, truly. No, it's been a pleasure to talk about it. Okay.
All the best.
Okay, yeah.
Take care. We'll see each other on the 4th of September.
Okay. I think, that's good. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what you...
Really?
Oh,
I need to get used to this. I need so.
nice and cold now.
This is amazing. China, you don't want to hold snakes? Okay, did you also take photos? No? I want to take you home.
You can just when you feel like it, just drop it down gently on the grass. You can walk around. It doesn't rush around. It's very slow moving. You can just drop your arm down. You can. Put it down. The snake's not going to just fall. Yeah.
She's slipping.
That's okay. It's used to slipping.
Oh, sorry, sweetie.
There you are. Yeah, she's now smelling everybody else that's been on the grass. We often feed snakes here so that she can smell rats and all sorts of.
You know, I'm saying, come pass home, eh?
Yeah, no, it's very
Wow.
I'll maybe send you that picture.
Oh my word. I think I'm in love. I usually do like men, but you are amazing. Wow. Okay, so everything not as planned. As we have just learned about the well-being of the spine and how vital it is to uphold the strength and the health of every single disc, I would like to just have a quick 2-minute exercise with you. And the exercise might be a little bit awkward, but I do invite you to practice it even if you don't feel completely comfortable with it, because the spine runs from the bottom of our buttocks or the tailbone all the way up to our crown. So we really need to work all the way from the bottom to the top. So what we do is we pull the energy to the crown and then we drop the energy back down. The diamond is one of the most known mudras, and it's a very powerful mudra that also helps to release energy that is not ours and to bring in energy that we require. Okay. So you start at the root. And then you slowly walk up. Just put one finger back to diamond and you put the other fingers by the belly button. So from the root to the abdomen. And you simply remain in silence, completely grounded. Feel your feet on the earth, how you are part of earth. Feel your creativity all in the stomach. And then you move up again. This time, put your belly button into the middle of the diamond. Solar plexus power, sun power, lion month that we are in. So this is really the part we are working on the most. And sense the energies in there. Then we're coming to the heart. And really acknowledge your heart. Into butterfly to the throat. And then into a prayer of gratitude. And then we walk up again, trying to have the diamond right over our forehead. And then, in whichever way feels comfortable, I usually just put the diamond straight up. So now that you've moved the energy all the way from your tailbone to the top of your spine, you reach up to whatever it is we call that is up there and out there, and fully connect. And I'll show you from the side. And this little one is just silent, not moving nowhere. So as your snake has fully moved up the spine, high, you reach up. And remember to push your buttocks out. And then you flow. Down. Back up. Release yourself back into the crown. So as important as it is to ascend, it's just as important to descend the energies. So we simply walk back. Root yourself fully into the earth and fully remain in gratitude. Okay. Everything is so mixed up, we've just got so many clips of everything. While we are on the topic of snakes, misunderstood and interestingly said, always thought of evil, in this pi scale, the green section shows the non-venomous snakes. So it's actually a huge proportion that is non-venomous. The blue one shows that they are venomous, but you don't need any attention, any medical attention. And then it is only these two, which is actually the minority, which needs medical attention. The one red is minor medical And then only 19%, 17 species inside Namibia are highly, highly venomous. And interestingly enough, it has been said, wait, let's come here. We're talking about highly, highly venomous. Let's come and look at my best friend. Isn't he a beauty? That's our black mamba, our African pride. And this is probably the slither of the caged snake. And it's already a movie star. Apparently it has featured in another movie as well. So as you are looking at the snake, please feel into your fear, into your concepts, into your understanding of the snake. Because this is why our energy, our Kundalini energy is stuck at the bottom of our spine. The health of the spine is physical, but it is also energetic. And tribes, traditions, cultures all over the world, even in the Bible, you have the snake going around the stick. I believe there's a part in the Bible where they say, behold, look at this snake wrapped around the stick and you shall be healthy. And that snake is the one that is supposed to wind from the bottom of your spine all the way up. Let us stop being trapped in lust and all sorts of sexual energies that suck our energy out. And let us stand in power and not be afraid anymore. One love.